How's it going, guys? April 8th. I've moved out of the Super 8 hotel. I was going to do about 4, 5, 6 miles a day, but I never did. I set my tent up. I don't know if you see it. It's kind of like right there on the tip of my finger, on the other side of the bridge of where Uncle Johnny's hostel is. I just didn't feel like hiking today, so it's a little chilly this morning. It's hot right now. I got this coat on, but it warmed up about in the high 50s today. It's going to be almost 70 degrees or more, and for the next probably 5, 6, 7 days, it's going to be nice. So I'll put in some miles between here and Damascus, right here at the river, outside of Irwin, Tennessee. So maybe I'll get some sleep tonight. It's supposed to get down to about maybe 32, 33 degrees tonight. So it's gonna be a little chilly, but other than that, I'm not too worried about it. All right, well, see you guys on the trail. Hey, how's it going, guys? Just leaving now, Irwin, Tennessee. It is April 9th. I didn't mean to stay there, you know, a day and a half, but I did. Just like I said, these little towns like this get you sucked in. But what I did was I spent the one night at Super 8 because Uncle Johnny's was booked, and then the next night I just stayed across the street from Uncle Johnny's. So what I could do is I could just pack up and just hit the trail. So those of you guys coming up behind me, you know, if like I said in my other video, if Uncle Johnny's is booked, just hit Super 8. There's another bed and breakfast there. Also, I forget the name of it. And there's another, I think, Mountain Inn and Suites. It's gonna run you a little bit more. I think maybe about 109 for a room. I spent roughly a day and a half around about $170 to $180. And here's the thing, you know, you get a motel room. Well, you know, you got to eat. So you're kind of tempted with the fast food restaurants, and you know, I ate Bojangles, and then I ate McDonald's, and then I went out to go eat Mexican restaurant. They got an Italian restaurant there also. I had to go to Walgreens to get like a foot wrap for my right Achilles tendon, and then you know, I had to resupply my food, 4 or 5 days of food at Food Line. You know, it come out to be about $170, $180. You know, luckily I had somebody stay with me at the motel that night to kind of give me like a little bit of money just to sleep there. He didn't even take a shower. He just just laid out there and left early in the morning. So he gave me $10. So you know, it took the bill down a little bit, but just be careful. These little towns like this, they can get expensive. And I hitchhiked most of the time. I hitchhiked one time into town to go to McDonald's yesterday, and hitchhiked back. So there is a shuttle. It's Tom's shuttle, I believe, and as long as you're in town, I think they'll charge you $7. It's not per person, but it's, you know, as many people you can get in the car. You know, just a flat rate, $7 to take you anywhere in town. And sometimes they will, depends on, you know, if you're there a couple minutes or whatever, you know, they'll take you right back for the same $7, you know. So but anyway, I just left Irwin. I'm on the way to Roan Mountain, and then a little town of Hampton. They got a couple of hostels in between, and then Damascus, and I'll be in Virginia. All right, guys, so see you guys on the trail. Take it easy. Round Bald, Tennessee. Mile marker 380. It's beautiful up here. It's just a big bald spot, and this is in North Carolina, Tennessee border. Awesome. There's Roan Mountain we just climbed over. I think it said 6250. That's 100 feet. Alright guys, I'm at Over Mountain Shelter. Mile marker 384. This is obviously you can see it's a barn that's converted into a shelter, and they call it Over Mountain because check that out. There's a lot of people that camp right here on this little grassy spot, but it's going to be 50% chance of rain tonight, so I'm not sure if I'm going to camp out or what. But and this is Over Mountain. They fought in the some Revolutionary War fighting was going on in here. So it's pretty cool, a little bit of history there. Let's go on up here and watch it. Alright guys, well this is the inside. Plenty of room for people to sleep. It's going to rain tonight, so.
You know these guys? Haven't met. Hot tea.
Alright guys, I just got down here to US 19, mile marker 383. It's in Tennessee. We just left North Carolina a couple miles back, and feels good. Today we're going to go into Roan Mountain and resupply. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in there because we don't want to get sucked in. So what we're going to do is just get in there, resupply, and get back to the AT, maybe about like the first campsite that we come to. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and see you guys on the trail.
God is all you need is love. Yeah, it's like that weird. That's cool.
Alright, good morning guys. It's April the 13th. Been on the trail for roughly 43 days. Just left yesterday, little town of Roan Mountain, or Roan Mountain, and resupplied. Got in and got out. I didn't want to stay. I might stay at the next little town probably about 3 days from now, which is called Hampton, Tennessee. So probably gonna stay there, resupply again, and then it's not but another 3 or 4 days till Damascus. Nice little creek runs through here. But we came back to Highway 19. We camped on the south side of the road. So if anybody's coming up behind us, It's a little noisy at nighttime, but I use my earplugs, and to be honest with you, that's probably some of the best sleep I ever got. Out here on the trail anyway. I probably woke up probably twice, and that was it. But I did stay up probably till about 11. So it helps to stay up a little bit and get going in the morning. All right, well, on to Jones's waterfalls, and I'll see you guys there.